In this lecture, you are going to discover how to use multiple views and organize your plans, multiple plans, maybe XYZ plan. And also we will finalize on the animation to have an animation in a 3D where everything is moving like lifelike. So the first thing I want to do is to select all my layers and enable 3D. I will have just to click on the first one, and all of them now are 3D. I will open position for all of them. Let's spread the tilt key, that's the one above the tab, to see all our keyframes and all our animations. You notice that all the layers here have position for X and Y, including the car, and the null layer, it's only X and Y, and the Z parameter is 0. It means they're all in the same plan. None of them is moving in 3 dimensions. This is the first thing you want to notice. And even the null is moving in one plan, which is okay, but we need the others to be in different plans. Let's press tilde again to go back to our animation. From there on, I need to have a certain perspective of my composition to be able to see the other plans and to see the Z where it is. After Effects give us a possibility to have several views of our composition or our scene. If you click on the arrow here, you will have different kind of views. There is the 2 views, horizontal and vertical, and the 4 views. When you will become very conversant, you will immediately jump to 4 views and start adjusting the layers the way you want and having a better perspective on everything that's happening. For now, let's move to 2 views. You can have 2 views horizontal or 2 views vertical. Depending on the size of your monitor and the ratio of your composition, you might use 2 views vertical or horizontal. I'm gonna go for 2 views horizontal. That's fine with me. I'll make sure that each one of them is 100%. For that, you notice here we have the active camera, and also here we have the active camera. So actually these are 2 views of the same composition, of course, but also of the same portion on the timeline. They move all together. They're still moving in 2D. There is no movement in 3D yet. But also I know I am in one of the windows by looking at this triangle. So now I know I'm in the active camera here by looking at the triangles, of course. And then here I'm also in active camera. I can change that, and I have the option here to choose from front, left, top, and other custom views. If you choose front, make sure that you are in this space. You will have a front view of your animation. If you go to the left, now you have another view from the left side of your animation. Because they are all in one plan, you practically see nothing. You have no perspective at all. But yet you can click on one layer and you notice that the axes have appeared and you can move it around. Let's look at other views. Let's go back here. Let's look at the other cameras. You can also look at the back, from the back how it looks, or okay, in that case there is nothing. You can look at the top. How is it happening? We still have no perspective at all. I can go to the bottom. But the most important here is, or the most used, is the custom view. Custom view 1 give you a perspective on the left side of your composition. You also have custom view 2 that is coming from top to bottom. You're looking at it like if you were, standing up in the air. And you have custom view 3 that is on the right. Now, most probably one of these views, the custom views, is the one that is very fit for you to do the animation. In this case, it's gonna be custom view 3. I'm gonna work on this one. Another thing that is interesting here is I can come to view, switch 3D view. You have the active camera and all of them. You notice that the front view has been given a function key F10. I can press F10 and go to front view. F11 is the custom view 1. And custom view 2 has not been assigned any key, and custom view 3 has been assigned F12. So what you can do now is to come to the scene here and put it to custom view 2 and go to view and say assign custom view 2, and you replace it by F10. So now you have the possibility to move in between the views by using F10, 11, and 12. Fine. In the next lecture, we are going to animate this using custom view 3. That's the one we are going to use to animate and to create a multi-plan and have a realistic animation.